What's up, Packers Nation? This is Victor, and you're watching Packers Nation Report, the channel made by a diehard Packers fan who actually cares about where this team is going. And today's video is big, because what we're talking about here is not a rumor, not a what if, not fan fiction. This is a real draft package being put on the table, a clear plan to fix one of the most injury-prone defenses in the NFL and set the Packers up for 2026 and beyond. We're talking about the next NFL draft strategy that directly attacks the biggest weaknesses on this roster. Before we dive in, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and help us reach our next milestone of 200 subscribers. Every sub matters more than you think, and it helps this channel grow with real Packers fans. Alright, let's get into it. The reality check, why this draft matters so much. Let's start with the hard truth. The Packers don't just need to fight for the 2025 postseason, they need to prepare for a 2026 season without Micah Parsons, who's dealing with a devastating ACL injury that could sideline him deep into next year. That's not just losing a player, that's losing the identity of your pass rush. On top of that, Green Bay is dealing with below-average pass rush production, a secondary held together by duct tape and hope, an offensive line that still needs one more difference maker. So no, one pick doesn't fix this. The Packers have to nail this draft, and this 4-round plan does exactly that. Round 2, pick 53, edge Romello Height, Texas Tech. Let's talk about the most urgent problem first, getting after the quarterback. Romello Height is a very specific type of prospect. At 240 pounds, he's going to be one of the lightest edge rushers in the NFL. That means yes, he's almost unplayable on early downs against the run, but here's the trade-off. Elite explosion, natural bend, pure pass rush juice. Height just posted 9 sacks this season at Texas Tech, and those weren't cleanup sacks. These were real wins off the edge. In Green Bay, he wouldn't be asked to do everything. He'd be a situational pass rusher coming in on obvious passing downs and doing one thing extremely well: hunt quarterbacks. And let's be honest, this defense desperately needs that right now. If Height adds weight and strength at the NFL level, he has the upside to become a regular starter, even if he doesn't. A consistent 6 to 8 sack rotational guy is still a huge win. Round 3, pick 85, CB Chandler Rivers Duke. Now let's talk about the secondary. Jeff Hafley has done a phenomenal coaching job with what he has, but coaching can only take you so far when the talent ceiling isn't high enough. Chandler Rivers brings something this defense is missing: quick feet, elite zone instincts, natural feel for the nickel role. At 5'10", he's not a prototype outside corner. He's not versatile all over the formation, but in today's NFL, the nickel corner is basically a starter. Rivers consistently jumps routes, closes space fast, and understands spacing in zone coverage. His tape pops, and that's why teams are interested even if he goes later on day 2. Plug him into the slot, let him specialize, and suddenly this secondary looks a lot more stable. Round 4, pick 1-1 IOL, Kalen Rutledge, Georgia Tech. Now, let's switch sides of the ball. Yes, the Packers drafted Anthony Belton last year. No, that doesn't magically fix the offensive line. Good teams build the trenches relentlessly. Kalen Rutledge is not flashy. He's not quick. He's not pretty. But man, he is powerful. Rutledge is a straight-up people mover in the run game. He's expected to be one of the strongest linemen at the combine, especially in the bench press. And imagine this, Rutledge pulling inside, creating vertical push, opening massive lanes for Josh Jacobs. That's how you control games in December and January. Depth on the offensive line is never a luxury. It's survival. Let me be clear, this draft doesn't fix everything overnight, but what it does do is inject real pass rush upside, stabilize the secondary, strengthen the trenches, prepare for life without Micah Parsons. That's how smart franchises operate. This isn't panic drafting. This is calculated roster building. Now, it's your turn, Packers Nation. I want to hear from you. Do you like this draft strategy? Which pick do you love or hate? Should the Packers go defense heavy again in 2026? Drop your takes in the comments. Let's debate it. If you enjoyed this breakdown, like, subscribe, and help us hit 200 subscribers. This is Packers Nation Report. I'm Victor, and as always, GeoPack, go!